Alright, is that on? Yeah, that's on. Alright, good. You should be able to hear me through the microphone now. Alright. I don't know if it works. Is it plugged in? Yes, plugged in. Alright. So, I just want to confirm a few things with all of you, because it's pissing me off a lot, because I keep on hearing stories about stuff that's happening in the real world right now, and it's annoying. Okay, so, there are two types of parents. The ones that accept... No, three types, actually. The ones that accept everything. The ones that hate people that are different. And then finally, the ones that force the children into things. I'll give an example. I have recently heard a story about how a mother went to a pride parade, which I'm perfectly fine with that. And they had apparently a 15-month-old little girl. Alright? And someone said, oh, that's a cute little girl, isn't it? And she said, no, they go by they, them until they confirm their gender. That's going to confuse them. It's going to confuse them because they're going to grow up not knowing their gender. It's forcing them into it. If you just call them by their actual gender, and then maybe when they're 14, 15, 16, then they can confirm what gender they want. At least wait until they're older. Don't force it on them. Use their actual pronouns. It just makes more sense. And also, don't comment on this. I always do that. It's not if you ever want, but this one's got the microphone, so... Okay. If someone's a fairyan, or... In fact, no. Let's just go on to antis. Anti-fairies and anti-fairyans, and anti-LGBTQs. What's wrong with them? What's so bad about fairyans? What's so bad about furries? What is so bad about people who are gay, or bi, or asexual, or pansexual, like me? What is so bad about them? Don't say that they're weird, or they're different, or they're cringe, or they're fatherless, or anything like that. No, give me an actual reason. What, did one of them hurt you? Also, just because someone uses a little character, or an OC, or persona, or whatever they call it, that doesn't make them a furry unless they call themselves a furry. That's an identification. And also, furries are just talented, so... Yes, I'm going to say it right now. Furries are just talented people, right? They're often artists or cosplayers. Fairyans, it's not a choice, which I would know because I am a fairyan. Sorry. What time is it? 6 o'clock, alright. See, I've even got fairyan logo right here. Alright, and also don't say it's hunting season. It's still classed as murder. We know that we're humans. We know there's nothing we can do about it. It's just, we are mentally a different creature. It's not our fault. Okay, what's so bad about being gay? It's called a preference. Nothing more than that. Also, another thing. People say that women need to be equal to men. Oh, try that yourself. Seriously, if a woman just gets yelled at because she cheated on someone, everyone is on her side. However, if a guy is being abused by his partner, nobody cares, and we're just like, oh, deal with it, you're a man. Also, if there's a spider, people automatically assume that because it's a man, then they should be the one who gets rid of it. No. It doesn't matter. Also, I swear to God, where the hell is my charger? One moment. Where the hell's the charger? For fuck's sake. Izza? Can I borrow your charger? Izza? Can I borrow your charger? Tablet's at 5%.
But my phone's charging.
Can I take it from the bedroom?
Well, the only one says mum's there, so I don't think it will even fit. It's
No, it does. The red one. There's a red one in there. There's a red one in there. I've used it before. Can I quickly grab it and just use it while I'm recording?
No, what you could do is plug it in, leave it for half an hour, and then have a tablet in half an hour while it's charged.
Okay, I'll
I
just...
don't want you removing the charger from the bedroom.
Okay. I'm going to have to end this clip and continue on a different clip because my tablet's about to die. Okay, bye-bye. So I didn't want to sit on my desk anymore, so now I'm sat on my bed. Hooray. Anyway, okay, so let's continue. Now, with trans people, don't make much sense, but if someone gets it wrong once or twice, just correct them. No need to get angry. Very simple. Just correct them. And if you're not sure what gender someone is because, well, you can't really guess from what they're wearing or their hairstyle, which that normally helps. If you can't guess by what they're wearing, either ask them or just use the they them pronouns or whatever you think they're most likely going to be. I normally just go according to I'm normally able to tell someone's gender by their jawline shape. That normally helps, thankfully. Otherwise I would have gotten it wrong many times. I've only gotten it wrong once so far. Also, let me correct something because people keep on getting it wrong and it's pissing me off. Okay, so if you wear a lot of things that are very, very girly, if you've got the same hairstyle that is very common that you'll see on girls, not in guys, and you wear a lot of makeup that is really obvious, seriously, how am I supposed to think that it's natural when you've got that much of eyeliner on either eye, then white little pearls on it? Am I supposed to think that's natural? Absolutely fucking not. Alright, people are going to assume you're a girl. Accept it, alright? If anything, dress your gender or at least have a little bit of things that show that you are a certain gender. It helps people so that they don't get it wrong. Don't get angry at them when they get it wrong. Just correct them. It's not that fucking difficult. And okay. Okay, so what is wrong with being gay? With different sexualities, you can't just assume someone's sexuality. Also, I just want to point this out. It's not supposed to be a part of this video, but it's absolutely hilarious to me. People will ask for your number before asking your sexuality or even your name. How are they gonna know what to save you as? It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, forgot what I was saying. Okay, I forgot, but anyway. Okay, so I'm perfectly fine with people being who they want to be, alright? If someone is trans, that's perfectly fine, just don't get angry at me when I get it wrong. If someone is gay, or any other sexuality, I don't give a fuck. If someone is a furry or a furrian, don't give a fuck. It is you, it's your problem, nobody else's problem. It's nobody else's choice, it's your choice. But don't get angry at people when they get it wrong. And also, you're going to get hate no matter what you do. So, with me, if I wear a dress, people laugh at me and call me the boy in the dress just because my hair is short. Although I'm growing it out, so that's going to be fixed. If I wear just casual clothes like tracksuits and a hoodie, people still laugh at me. People are going to get angry at you no matter what you do. Whether you do what they tell you to, whether you do what someone else tells you to, whether you do what nobody's told you to do, whether you do what you want to do. Everyone's going to be angry at you no matter what. So you might as well do what you enjoy and people be angry at you, rather than be someone who you're not and people be angry at you. Also, okay, so, in the 90s and 80s, bullying wasn't a thing. Like, yeah, making fun of people every now and again for a joke. You got punished immediately. Like, instantly. But it was never an ongoing thing. Like, one minute you'd be friends, the next minute you wouldn't be friends. And then if you try to make fun of someone, while a few people were making fun of that person, the people who were making fun of that person would start making fun of you. So bullying wasn't really a thing. It is now. Also, can't just assume that someone is poor or not. Also, that isn't even a problem. They're a fucking child. I thought if they're an adult or a teenager or whatever their age is, that doesn't matter. It's not a choice to be poor. It's not a choice to be rich. It's not like you can just be like, I'm rich now, or, oh, I guess I'm poor now. No, you can't do that. It's not that simple. Oh, that didn't work. Anyway. Just because someone likes teddies, that doesn't say anything. That is not a bad thing. If anything, that's just a comfort thing. Or even, well, okay, so if someone has a trigger on something, having certain things with them can help them calm down. Like for me, mac and cheese, especially if it's my mum's leftover mac and cheese, that is delicious. Or teddies, or a blanket, or just music at the maximum volume. Even though that is harmful, I don't give a fuck that it's harmful. I will listen to music from maximum volume in headphones for 5 hours straight. I don't give a fuck. Alright? But it doesn't matter. You are who you are. That is that. Alright? But you can't just assume things about people. And also, one more thing. No, there's going to be a lot more things, but still. Okay, so, babies and animals. They do not need piercings. They do not need tattoos. Fuck you if you think that they do. Alright? Seriously, if you give a baby a piercing, when their ears grow, it's going to mess up the entire ear, and they're the ones who have to take care of it. What if they don't want piercings? It's not your fucking choice. It's their choice. Alright, if you really think they need to have earrings, just get stick-on ones. Alright, animals, why the fuck would you pierce their ears? Their ears are way more sensitive than a human's ear is. So don't pierce their fucking ears, that's stupid. Don't give them tattoos, that is just stupid. Also, you're supposed to be 18 for that. Also, if there's an age requirement for something, don't say, no, my mum said that I'm a big boy. No, doesn't fucking matter. That does not matter. If there's an age requirement on something, that's that. Alright, you can't just say, oh, well, I want to be this gender. I want to be this age. I want to be Korean. No, that's not a choice. That's not your choice. Alright? And also, I've heard a few stories, it's fucking hilarious. A trans person will say to someone, when they've just gotten a sleep from a teacher, they don't like that kind of sleep, they want to trade with their friend, alright? A trans person will say, you get what you get and that's that. You get what gender you get, then that's that. If you want to change it when you're like 16 or so, that's fine, just don't expect people to play along. Oh, and then people not accepting things. What's the fucking problem? You're not the one being forced into it. You're not being forced into it. They might be being forced into it. You never know. And also, if you're confused on this picture, I painted that. Anyway. Different things can help people with different things, alright? Having a disability, that's not a bad thing. It's not a fucking choice. Faking a disability, or saying that you have a disability without getting it diagnosed by a doctor, not self-diagnosis. Self-diagnosis is fake. If you think that self-diagnosis is real, get it properly diagnosed. Then you have a reason to say that you are that. Also, what's so bad about having disabilities? I don't see the fucking problem. Alright, and then this just a complaint about YouTube. YouTube, why do you keep age restricting my videos and turning the comments off, even though I set it as it's fine for kids and you can leave the comments on? Why do you keep doing that? Why? Oh, and also, when I find the person who created Skibidi Toilet, I am going to hunt them down with a shotgun. Okay? I'm pretty sure almost every single person who is older than 8 years old can agree with that. Also, how come all the anti-fairies and anti-furries, they're like 8 years old? Like, you're a fucking fetus, shut the fuck up. You shouldn't even be able to talk. Oh, and also, what's so bad about being stupid? It's not your fucking fault. Alright. I mean, yeah, it kind of is, to be honest, but still, if someone is stupid, they're most likely just developing differently or developing slower. That's not their fault. Example with people who are autistic, like me and my mum, neurodiverse, all that sort of stuff. You process things in a different way, so... give me a moment, I'm gonna get paper. I'm gonna have to switch back to my desk. Alright, so... Moose, what the fuck are you doing? Idiot. That's my cat. Okay, so a normal person a normal person, if they're a normal 8-year-old, no, 7-year-old, a normal 7-year-old, if they're asked what is 10 plus 12, they'll immediately say 22, or they'll figure it out in their head. Stop falling. However, a neurodiverse person might find it a little more difficult to figure it out immediately. So they might use this method, or the butterfly method, or whatever method they normally use. You probably can't even see it. But yeah, they might use that. Different people process things in different ways. That's usually not their fault. If someone has been traumatized from a young age, of course they're going to be acting differently. If someone is naturally aggressive, it's probably because of how they've been raised. I've heard us a spoiled little bitch. Okay, people who have dyslexia, I'm just going to give you a hint. Whenever you're going to get a notebook, get a paper pad. Alright, at the back, it's got how to commonly misspelt English words, grammar definitions, which I think the grammar definitions everybody needs. Also, if I correct you on something, or someone corrects you with your grammar or your pronunciation, don't get angry at them. They're trying to help you. Alright? Say thank you, or just correct yourself. Even I correct myself. I correct everyone. People call me the grammar police, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh, and also, if someone asks what shop you got a piece of clothing from, I know this has nothing to do with it, just tell them. Or if you don't know, just say, I'm not sure. It's not that fucking difficult, alright? It's not like they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna go get the exact same one now. I mean, even if they do, what's the fucking problem? Alright, they might just like the style. In fact, I've got a note somewhere. Why do I keep on losing everything? Okay, I don't know where it is, so never mind. Okay, so, basically my point is, today's generation is fucked up. Beyond repair. Someone needs to try and fix some of this stuff. Alright, if we get enough people, in fact, if I get enough views on this video, and I get enough shares on this video, this message will get sent to more and more people, and we might be able to fix this generation. We might be able to salvage the tiny bit of sanity in this generation left. Oh, and also people faking depression. Don't fucking fake it. That's just stupid. Like, yeah, you might have, like, smiling depression. Also, if someone thinks that self-harm or scars is a trend, they are the ones who are mentally ill as well. Because nobody in their right mind would harm themselves just because it's a trend. Nobody in their right mind, alright? There's something in their brain that's gone wrong. Alright, I don't care how much hate I get on this. It's basically just for truth. Also, one last thing before I go. There's my cat. Her name's Chips. Well, one of my cats. She's the second oldest. We have a lot of cats. In fact, are any of them out in the hallway? No. I've got like 6 different cats. So if you're allergic to cats, don't come near my house. Okay, bye.